now. So what time you figure this one will go out today? Right after the last speaker, we'll do the TV, the main ones. So don't go anywhere. If you know anybody that can come down for the next hour, phone them. Tell them come listen. All right. The first one we'll give away will be, excuse me, stop. You want to come in? Are you picking? Let's get this her to pick. Okay, we're going to give out 5 passes to the movie. And the first one is last 3 numbers, 523. 523. Yeah, they went back. They went back into the thing. Yeah, so 523. Yes? No? Going once? Hey, but let me check my pocket. Could be me. Nope. Not mine. Okay, well, redraw. Gail. $506. 506. Hey. Let's see. Yep. There. Keep your ticket. All right. Oh, there you go. Sorry. I'm going to put it in my pocket. All right. What do you have next there? All right. So the next one we're giving away is Ninja Foodie. What's in here? Are they blenders? 2 blenders? 3 maybe? All right. Anyway, this package here we're giving away right now. And that one goes to ticket 494. 494. Going once, twice, redraw. $504. 504. Going once, twice, redraw. All right. 529. 529. All right, redraw. Nathan, did you get a ticket? You got one? Well, you better check your ticket. Okay, next draw. 533. 533. We got a winner? We got a winner? All right, let's see here. Patrick, 533. 533. There you go, sir. Hey, congrats. No, keep your ticket. Yeah, we're going to keep going till TV later on. You still have a chance. All right, Gail. A movie basket. So what's in a movie basket, Gail? What's in here? Movies? VHS, beta, and what?
All right, testing. How's that?
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
All right, we're live right now as we speak here. All right, so yeah, you guys are back here. We were just, if you guys do want prizes, come down here right now, and there's still a lot of time. We have health break, or no, what do we have here?
Yeah. You know,
Is this today?
Yeah, that's today. Yeah.
So we just had Leroy. We have a health break right now, and then we have mental health therapist right after, and then supper, and then dance. So if you guys want to get down here, there's lots of prizes. You guys can win a lot of prizes tonight and tomorrow. And anyway, awesome speech, man. And we didn't record it. Leroy requested we didn't broadcast his story, and so now we're just gonna kind of do a quick interview, maybe an overview, I guess. But nice to meet you. Great story,
nice to
and
meet you.
thank you for sharing it.
Yeah.
So I guess introduce yourself.
Hi there. My name's
Can you move a
Leroy.
little closer like that. Yeah.
There you go. My name's Leroy LaLiberty. I'm originally from Beauval. I reside in Meadow Lake. I'm director and founder of a group called Burn Youth. Burn stands for Building Up Our Nations, and also Burn Consulting. So I've been involved in community development, youth outreach for 23 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it puts me on the road a lot.
Yeah.
I get asked to share more of a personal testimony, traveling with conferences and conventions and stuff like that. So I was invited here in Onion Lake today to come and share.
Yeah.
And so one of the things that I was always told is that, and I wasn't trying to be mean in any way. It's just that usually a personal testimony is something that shouldn't be put over social media. It's usually good for the people that are in the facility at that point, right? So
feel that energy. That's
right.
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
So 23 years. I've heard of Burden Youth. Did you partner with someone before there, or
Well,
I
I collaborate with other projects and programs all over the country. We help put together these personal development programs and everything else like that, right? So based around our old teachings, we have stuff geared towards battling addiction. We have youth development weekends where we're doing these types of personal programming with these young people, young adults, and then right into people our age.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of people that take part in a lot of these things that we do. So it puts us on the road a lot.
Yeah.
So we're always collaborating with other projects.
Yeah, it sounds like you're a busy guy, and I've been in the social work game for about 20 plus years now, and you hear and see a lot of stories, and you meet a lot of characters, and I used to house the homeless in Calgary.
Oh, nice.
That was that's an eye opener. I know we see a lot. Like I'm from Red Pheasant. And, I did a lot of work in Saskatoon, but you see a lot of stuff in your career, and
well, and a lot of the things is like it's really important for people to interact physically instead of social media all the time or texting. That physical communication is really important, especially when it comes to your children. I'll say to people that are out there, it's really important to have social interaction with your children.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of them are having a really tough time with communicating, it's because they're so used to the gaming and the texting and the Facebook and all of that kind of stuff. And in my travels here, I was letting Emerson know in my travels here over the past few weeks, there's so many kids that are just they're not able to talk to a person with the way that they're feeling because they're so used to sending a heart on Facebook, for example, and not being able to actually speak of it.
Yeah.
I was like, back when we were younger, man, if you like somebody, you have to really go up there and tell them that.
Or you have to do that note, yes or no.
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
I remember that one where they go like this. It was like you had to ask questions there.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to be right there in front of them to feel their energy.
That's right.
When you're about to get dumped. Yeah. So 23 years you've been through, you've seen a lot.
I've seen a lot.
What's coming up? I guess we're going to start back and we'll go back. And I heard your story, and I'm not going to talk about it, obviously, but it's, it was touching. I was listening. I was like, wow, there's stuff I can relate to in your story.
Yeah.
When you go and talk to you, what are your points that you emphasize on the youth? You do a lot of youth work, right?
Well, one of the things that I want to, there's always something that I always want to tackle, and it is to be in touch with the way that you feel. And it's okay to show emotion, even for a man, to show emotion, because if you can't show emotion, how are you going to be able to actually show another person how you feel, how you're really feeling?
Yeah.
Because us guys, a lot of times we're you know, we're out there trying to provide for our families and stuff like that. And we're going through experiences and different things like that. We have to be able to talk about that, right?
Yeah.
And show our kids, like, emotionally, that you care about them. And it's
Mhm.
really important to have that. So I talk about that, where at one point in my life that I was always taught that a man shouldn't cry. Today, of course, obviously, I don't agree with that. It's good for a man to show emotion.
It's almost like you're emphasizing your masculinity when you show your emotions because you don't care what anyone thinks
Well,
around
that's
you.
exactly
It
right.
shows you more of a man, right?
Well, and I could be in front of anybody here and tell my kids that I love them, tell my
Yeah.
wife that I love her, because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
important for them to feel that affection.
Mhm.
And it was one of the things that my parents were teaching me when I was a kid, right? So
Mhm.
so it's important for me now as a parent. I want what's right for my kids to grow up with, and those tools are important to have, right? To be able to be vocal about the way that they're feeling instead of me guessing.
Yeah, yeah.
So me and my wife, we always we tell our girls that it's really important. Like they don't need to hide
Mhm.
anything from us,
Mhm.
because we'll deal with this kind of stuff as a family, right? So there's always questions. I got teenagers, and there's always different questions that they have about these different things.
Yeah, I was just telling before we are talking about teenagers. My daughter just hit teenage years. She turned
Mhm.
14
Yeah.
in next month, and dealing with it. And I tried to tell my daughter, like me, I'm opposite. I push social media a bit
Mhm.
because it's a good interactive tool
Mhm.
for the ones that can't make it in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you could reach
Yeah.
Northwest Territories or
Well,
whatever.
and that's just it. Like, social media can be either your best friend or your worst enemy.
Mhm.
Like, obviously, I use social media for a lot of things,
Yeah.
when whatever, but when we're having, say, if somebody wanted to actually have a conversation,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm old school. I got to be sitting right next to you.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
have this
yeah, yeah.
conversation, right? Through a text, there's no emotion.
You know what? I'm gonna use that as an example right now. I'm in this chat little group of these other ladies here, and you know, exactly. There's no emotion. When I was texting, it got misconstrued as something else,
100%.
and then
100%.
all of a sudden these big,
Yeah.
these big long things. I
Yeah.
was like, what? I was like, whoa, whoa. So I had to then actually send a voice. And I said, I apologize. It sounded different on text, but this is what I meant, right? And you're right.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm old school too. And then when I say that, I like to phone people,
Mhm.
and then you call and call and they don't answer,
Yeah,
and
I
then
know.
like as soon as the phone stops ringing,
Send a text.
I'll send a
You
text.
called?
What's
You
up?
called?
What do you
Yeah,
need?
exactly.
I want to talk. I want to talk. Yeah, you're
That's
right.
right.
Because through voice and yeah, let's just say through voice, you feel that energy. You know what I
100%.
mean?
Yeah.
And I get what you're saying. Like you kind of want to be in the same area. You
Mhm.
feel that energy
That's
of your
right.
story. Everyone can reciprocate it.
Mhm.
So yeah, no, I get it. It's yeah, you can be both ways. I think
Mhm.
we're about the same age, but yeah, no, I get it. So,
Yeah.
so what else you got been doing right now? Are you just traveling, doing the
Well,
circuit?
yeah. No, well, I've been on this. I've been doing the circuit for years. I just a lot of conferences and
Yeah.
conventions and different things like that, doing workshops.
Hmm.
But working on these personal development programs, because it's really, we're doing that. We're developing these manuals to help with these programs, and so we're in the communities a lot. We're collaborating with other projects, so
Yeah.
that way, and so that helps. And then and just meeting people, like you were saying, we're meeting people all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're always meeting people that want to collaborate, which is awesome, because our people are always good working with each
Oh,
other.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And so these experiences, like I was telling the group here today, regardless of whatever experience we have, good, bad, ugly,
Mhm.
that makes us who we are.
Exactly. Fail
And
to succeed, as
that's
I
right.
like to say. Yeah.
That's right.
So you're Dene, right? I'm guessing
Cree.
Buffalo Cree.
Mitchif.
I thought Buffalo or sorry,
Bovel's a
Bovel.
Cree community, yeah.
Is it?
Mitchif, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Dene.
Mhm.
I got some my uncle. Do you know my uncle Ben Watney?
Yeah.
He's married to
That's your family up there?
yeah. No, Ben Watney is my my uncle. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. No, I'm from Red Pheasant. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. I forgot where I was going with that. My mind,
You're all
got-
over the place all the time. Yeah.
But I just came from an event last night, and I was so tired. I had to drive from
Mhm.
Saskatoon this morning here.
Yeah.
You're
Well, no,
right
I
there.
get it. I'm tired. I'm
Yeah,
ready to
yeah.
hit the road.
Where
We're
are you
not
off
as
to
young
next?
as we used.
Are you going
I'm
to
heading
Boulder?
back to Meadow Lake. I play music too,
Oh,
so
really?
I got to play up in Buffalo and Arrows tomorrow night.
You got a band?
Yeah.
What's that?
Dirt Road Maniacs.
Dirt Road Maniacs.
Yeah.
You guys can listen out that. Are you guys online or anything? Or
Yeah.
you just
Oh
kind of
yeah.
have
There's
fun?
a lot of we have a bunch of music recorded and stuff like that. So we're gonna be playing there tomorrow night, and then we're up in Birch Narrows the night after.
Oh, really? I was actually in Birch Narrows last year doing the same thing, recording. There was a youth conference.
Oh, yeah.
There. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was nice to. That's a nice community.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So, no, that was the first time I've ever that far north that way.
Yeah.
I've been to Deschambault way over there,
Mhm.
but I mean that.
Oh
I've
yeah,
never
no,
been in a Dedic
those are
community.
really beautiful people, good people. I got
Yeah.
a good relationship with them. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good, man. I just wanted to pop in real quick and have you chit chat here. And
Well, I appreciate it. Thanks
yeah,
for.
I know you were in a rush, but yeah, we're kind of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with these things, you never know when you're live. You got to kind of just go with
Well,
it.
exactly.
Feel-
Well, thank you very
feel-
much
yeah,
for having
sure,
me, man.
For
Good
sure.
seeing
And,
you. Good meeting you.
Yeah, well, I'm sure we'll see each other because I'm starting to do this more.
100%.
We'll probably catch up anyway.
Okay, cool.
All right, thanks,
Thank you.
man. Yeah, no problem.
Yep.
So you guys go. We're gonna be live here for a few more minutes here, and then we'll come back and we're on break, and then yeah, we'll see what else is going on out in yonder, and hopefully you guys keep tuning in as we're on day one here of the Onion Lake Family Services Parenting Conference. I think we're gonna have next year. Let's see. Who is coming up here? Trevor Lloyd, and he's going to be, he's Onion Lake Health and Wellness Mental Health Therapist. Family Guide to the Love Language. I'm actually going to play a video. Yes, video file that I just did here. So you guys tune into this real quick. I'm going to play this one. I just interviewed these ladies. There, we're recording. So don't worry, we're not live. So it's easier. A lot of people get excited when we're live and they get nervous and then a lot of that. So anyway, we're back here again. We're just recording right now, and you guys will be watching this while we're live. And so we've got two lovely ladies here. I want them to introduce themselves. So to my left, we got Maxine and sorry. Nicole, Maxine and Nicole, and they're from Lloyd Minister. And go ahead and tell her where you guys work and your services.
Okay, yeah, we're out of Midwest Family Connections in Lloydminster, and we've served Onion Lake First Nations. And what other areas, Nicole?
Yeah, we provide many different services
Yeah.
to Lloydminster and surrounding areas. So for some of our programs, we actually go up to 150 kilometers with like around the city limits.
Yeah.
And so we have universal programming. So that's just done at a community level. Anyone can access it. And then we have more targeted and intensive programming. So that's where families can either refer themselves or professionals can refer. And then we're working one-on-one with families in their homes, providing support around community connections, family dynamics, and child development.
Nice. And what's your role there?
So I work with Indigenous Services Canada, so I serve the Indigenous population in Lloydminster and the surrounding areas. And so I do the early intervention program, and then we do family support. So our early intervention was from 0 to 6, and then our family support is from 7 to 18 years of age.
7 to 18, but you don't work with anyone older than that. It's is that where you take over? Or?
No, all of our services are just 0 to 18, and then
Oh,
depending on
okay.
the program area.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys go 0 to 18, and we work with these lovely young ladies. So what kind of types of program do you guys do? Within your program, like explain one program, I guess that's of real interest.
Okay, with the Indigenous Services Canada,
Yeah.
well, all our programs, they have community connections, child development, and family dynamics. So it really depends on the family when we go into the home what they would like if somebody wanted so say a child has speech and language and they're having trouble with speech and language, then we would refer them to a speech and language pathologist. And then for child development, we do screening tools with them just to see how the child is developing, and then we give resources to the parents so they can understand. Okay, this is what happens at 6 years of age. This is what we can expect at this age.
Yeah.
So they have an idea what child development is and where their child is developing. And then we also do family dynamics. So family dynamics is we do parenting, like we do curriculums with the family. We bring resources. Okay, so they're wanting to learn something about discipline, so we'll bring information on discipline, or things are happening in the family, so we can connect them to resources, to counseling if need be, or whatever the family is. So every family is unique, but in those three areas, that's our service range. The three areas, and so wherever the family fits in there, that's where we work.
So you guys basically probably handled every kind of situation that was thrown at you before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's with the family, and it's family focused, and we just come in there and we just support them along the way, what they would like, what is their main concerns, what is their what would they like to see for their family, or things that they want to work through for their families.
Yeah. I didn't know what to do. I thought Eugene was going to stop us there. Well, that's good to hear. So, what do you guys got coming up for these holidays? You guys doing anything special or any kind of fun stuff?
Yeah, we have lots of different community programs that we offer. So in our building in Lloydminster, we have an indoor playground, and so they have times that are coordinated where families can just come in and access the playground. It's free to use. And
So
they have-
everything's free. Keyword
Absolutely.
free. They
Yeah.
just come in and give you guys a call, and that's how it works. Do
Yeah.
you guys have a Facebook page or?
We do. We are on Facebook. We also have a website. So if you just
Usually
Google-
everyone just says, "What's your Facebook page?"
I know. I don't even
And then they-
know what
and
our
then they-
Facebook page is.
Well, let's get to that real quick. And social media, it's a big part of where we are now, right? Like we're live streaming and all this kind of stuff. And I think, that's what organizations should start gearing towards, whether it be TikTok, Snapchat, and I know like a lot of people don't want to even go near social media. I get it. But I think to really start educating whatever we're trying to do, we need to get into that session of like TikTok, especially TikTok. It's such a big thing. Then you can start sharing, because I guarantee there's going to be people on the scrolling that need your service that says, "Wow, I never knew this," and now they're just on TikTok, like checking out all the cool little TikToks and coming to check out you. Just an idea.
Yeah,
Everyone was
absolutely.
watching. Just an idea.
Yeah, I think the ladies were doing some videos on our website. They were doing some for the children and that, but I don't necessarily know if it was TikTok, but they were doing videos. And then because of the pandemic, so we had to change a lot of things. So we did a lot of Zoom calls with parents and stuff like that, and we still do. We still, get parents to, if they can't travel, but they still like to be part of a workshop or a teaching, they could still do Zoom calls.
It makes a lot of sense now, especially COVID taught us so much of how we need to adapt to whatever, right? The world just went to hell when the COVID happened, and we realized, oh, smokes, man. So one of these things was these live streaming and Zooms, and you're so right. Like, a lot of people, and I'm a social worker. I've been a social worker 20 plus years, and I know that a lot of people could not make events, workshops, appointments. There's just no way, a lot of times it is what it is. It's just you can't get there, right? So it'd be like, it's so awesome now where you can say, get on your phone, and if they don't even know how to use Zoom or anything, you can walk them through, and then you have the meeting and everything's good, and then you can continue on, because that's a lot of stress going, with a lot of clients is, I can't get there, right? Or just, but if you got a phone, you got anything, we'll get you on, we'll get you in a meeting, and boom, you're there, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we recognize that there can be a lot of barriers in accessing services. So transportation, childcare, even just being nervous because you don't know what to expect, right, when you're accessing services. So recognizing there are a lot of barriers to accessing services, and then trying to figure out how can we remove those barriers or make it easier, and how can the service fit what the family needs.
Yeah.
Because really they're at the center of what we're offering, and so trying to make it fit what they need to really ensure that we're providing the best service possible and meeting the needs of the families, or helping their needs get met.
So are you guys like a Monday to Friday or 7 days a week kind of thing? How's it work?
Well, we can be flexible to meet around family schedules, right? So
Family first then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We're family centered. And so we do work evenings, we do work weekends. We can meet with families outside of their working hours or just at the time that works best for them.
And that's what organization, they're the real deal when they're doing that, right? They're not okay, we're only here 8 to 4 Monday to Friday. Sometimes we're shut down Fridays, but it's when you're the real deal, when you're like exactly what you're saying, like sometimes we're weekends, evenings, it's the real deal, because you guys you're bending your lives just to accommodate other people, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We try to be flexible and responsive to meet the changing needs of families, and
there you go.
just be there to navigate their journeys with them.
Is there anything you guys want to add in there about your organization? And you guys got a dinner coming up or anything that I need to attend? And
it's a good thought. Maybe it's something that we have to take back, an idea to bring
just
forward.
looking at her.
Yeah,
What do we got going
Well,
on?
are we going to have a dinner?
Should we do that now?
Yeah, we need to have a dinner now.
Yeah.
Nothing coming up. But
Nothing coming up, but definitely our organization is definitely parent-led. We draw on the strengths of the parents. We want children to stay with their parents, and so we're always working on advocacy. We want children to attend school, so we're always advocating with the school systems, and we're always advocating for children to get assessments if they need those assessments. And so we work with Jordan's principal applications, and so we're really trying to just support the families as much as possible. And we're a free service, we're funded, and so those are the 3 areas or criteria that we follow. And so that helps a lot, and it helps families a lot.
Awesome. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you guys, and I was listening to you guys' your presentation there. It's pretty awesome. And if you guys want to hear the presentation, just go back on the live video, the first one, and you'll be able to hear it. And minus the audio at the beginning, I kind of messed up. That's why I was hustling around here. But fast forward a little bit, you can get most of it. And well, thank you guys for joining, and safe travels back. Any words you want to say goodbye or anything? Until next time.
Until next time.
Enjoy the conference.
Thanks,
you.
guys.
Thanks.
And there was 3 guys, older guys, that needed a ride. It was very cold out. So I thought I'll be a good Samaritan. I'll pull over and I'll give them a ride home. So as I was driving back to the town site here, they're going, "Oh, you're Munias, you're Munias," talking like that to me. And I said, "Yeah, so I was pretty excited because I went home that night and I told my wife that I got my Cree name. I told her my Cree name was Munias. And then she goes to me, "Well, Trevor, you are an ass, so it makes sense, Munias." So I guess that's my Cree name, Munias. So it's nice to be here this afternoon. I want to thank Family Services for having me. They're very dear in my heart. I did work for them on a couple occasions, and I'm thankful that they actually have me back to do some presentations for them. I need 5 volunteers. There's only like 10 people here, so half of you need to volunteer. And I got a prize for the volunteers. I need 1 volunteer to run the clicker. Whoever can run the clicker, come on, run the clicker. Grab your prize there. I need 4 more volunteers. And the other assignments are pretty easy if you want to come up. Okay, whoever's up first, come on. There's 4 prizes left. You know how to run that? Okay, it's just yeah, you betcha. Okay, so take a prize and take a pen and a piece of paper. One of those pieces of papers. There's 4 of you. Perfect. There's a method to my madness here. And then you can sit anywhere you want. You don't have to sit up front here. There, and take a pen and a paper. Okay, so the four people that have the pen and paper, and I'm going to give everyone this survey at the end of my presentation, and then you'll be able to figure out what your love language is. That's what the topic is, love languages. But the people that have the paper, I would like them to do the survey during the presentation so then they can come up after and tell us what their love language is. So you basically, what you do is you go through and you answer every question, and there's 2 answers to each question, and you pick the one that's most like you. Okay? And then you add your totals up. So you'll have so many A's, so many B's, so many C's, so many D's. Okay? It makes sense once you start doing it. So what's this thing about love languages? Well, this thing is a very simple concept, and I swear it's a concept that's going to change your relationships with your spouses and your kids, especially with your kids. Because if we learn our kids and our families' love languages, we're going to get along much better with our relationships that we have. So, just one sec. So, love languages here, like most of us can read English, love languages, but this is Greek. You can't read this. Maybe some people can read Greek here, but I can't read Greek. But I picked Greek because it's something that I can't read. So, but in both languages, English and Greek, this picture here conveys a lot of information. You know, this picture here tells us that these puppies love each other. You can tell by the eyes, you can tell by the hearts, you can tell by the cuddling. Okay? So love languages and our language is very similar. Okay, next slide, please. So if you don't know someone's language, if I don't know your language, you don't know my language, it's kind of hard to communicate, right? So we use things like maybe pointing or grunting or, you know, come here, go there to communicate. That's how we communicate. But it's important that we know each other's language so we can talk. Okay? Most of us talk English. Most of us can relate in English. But sometimes if we're meeting someone of a different language, like say someone was Chinese, we might point that I want a coffee, or you can cross the street before me, or you going for me. So it's the same concept with love. And this is a very simple concept. Okay, next one. So here's a little saying. It's kind of a nice saying. The tongue has no bones, but it is strong enough to break a heart. So be careful with your words. Okay, it's kind of a nice saying. I thought we'd just make a nice feel to the afternoon. Okay. So love can be a very confusing word. I love hot dogs. I love cars. I love you. I love my grandma. Okay? If it's not confusing enough, we use the words to explain our behavior. I did it because I love her. Okay? So, like a fuel tank in a car, everyone has a love tank. And we need to keep that love tank full so we feel loved by people, by other people, and keep our children's love tank full so they feel loved. But same as with a car, our love tank will empty and it'll deplete, and we won't have that love, and we have to fill that tank up. Okay? So some of you will know when your children's love tanks are emptying because maybe they're acting out, maybe they're not feeling good, maybe they're seeking attention, maybe they're always crying, they want your attention, they might be yelling for some love. Okay, thank you. So this is a very simple presentation, and it's very easy to understand, and I swear it's going to change your life if you want it to. Okay? So there's 5 basic love languages. They're words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, and physical touch. These are the 5 love languages. These are 5 ways that people communicate their love to each other. Okay? But the dilemma is, the problem is, or the thing we have to figure out is I need to figure out what your love language is, and you need to figure out what my love language is as I wink at them. Okay? That's the challenge, is figuring out everyone's love language. Okay? Like, for example, I've been married for 30 years, fortunately, luckily, to Shri. She's put up with me for this long, and we were together before that too. But probably about 10 years into our marriage, this is where I learned about love languages. I would always get upset when she asked me to do anything. Take the garbage out, Trevor. Do the dishes. Clean the bathrooms. Can you help do this? Can you help do that? And typical men, maybe typical male, I used to whine about that. I would pout probably because I would internalize my anger and I'll pout about it that I didn't want to do it. And it would cause a lot of problems and a lot of friction in our relationship until I figured out love languages. Now, 30 years later, if I clean the toilets every Thursday, Shri's feeling loved. Okay, why is that? Because her love language is acts of service. So Shri, her primary love language is acts of service. How my wife shows love to people, she's a retired school teacher, how she shows love to her students, how she shows love to her families, her friends, is she does acts of service for them. She'll bake cookies for her kids. She'll do crafts with her kids in this classroom. She'll, make treats. Same at home. She'll take care of us. She'll take care of the home. Everything she's doing in communicating love is through acts of service. Okay? I'm going to do something to you, and then you feel loved. Okay? Is that making sense? I'm pretty straightforward. Sometimes I ramble on, so just say, keep going, Trevor. Get on with it. Okay? Now here's the problem. My love language is not acts of service. So the reality is, I do not understand her. I do not know her language, and I can't interpret her language. And I don't understand that when she's making cookies for me, she's saying, Trevor, I love you, even though I don't need more cookies. But when she's doing acts of service like that, she's saying, Trevor, I love you. When she does the laundry, Trevor, I love you. I'm doing your laundry. But acts of service is not my love language. So I don't know what that means. I cannot understand that. And she cannot understand why I don't appreciate that. Why am I not appreciating her doing all the shopping, paying all the bills, doing all the meals, cleaning the house? Why am I guess I'm appreciating it, but I'm not totally understanding it because I'm not contributing to it. So then, was it 20 years ago, I came across this and it changed my life. And to this day, I'll say it again, every Thursday, I clean those toilets, Shri's feeling loved. And my relationship goes a lot smoother and it's a lot better, okay? But the problem still is that she doesn't know what my love language is. She may guess, but she doesn't know. And because her love language is acts of service, my love language is different, so she doesn't communicate my love language. So if she doesn't communicate my love language, then I don't feel loved, right? My love language is physical touch. So I want to be wrestling with her. I want to be holding her hands. I want to be just physically touching her. And I want her to do that to me. That's how I feel love, and that's how I give love. Hugging, shaking hands, all of that stuff. It's important. But for Shri, she didn't realize that. She would get offended because I'd have my hands all over her. And she's feeling, get out of here, you pervert, get away from me. Like, the reality is, that's exactly how it was. But for me, I think that's how I'm communicating my love to her, by always wanting to have my hands on her. Okay, so we had to battle that a little bit, and the toilet example stands. Okay, those are the 5 love languages. Okay, next one. So, words of affirmation. Some people are going to be words of affirmation. Wendy, thank you. You're a great friend. You're doing a great job. If that's Wendy's love language, she's going to beam. She's going to think that is great. If it's not her love language, she's still going to feel good about it. But if it's her love language, she's going to feel great about that. So words of affirmation. I can't read this. So I can live for 2 months on a good compliment. People that need words of affirmation, 2 months on a good compliment. The tongue is a power of life and death. So what are words of affirmation? They're positive sayings about people. Okay? Pretty simple. And you're all gonna, if you want, I'm gonna hand this survey out and you can do it and you can find out what your love language is, and then it'll make a little more sense. So next slide, please. It is so important to love someone a little extra on their bad days. So we all know when people are having bad days, love them a little more. This one's pretty basic too. Quality time. Some people just want to have quality time with you. It doesn't matter how long that time is. It's the quality of that time. So people that have love language of quality time, they just want that time with you. They just want your undivided attention, whether it's for a minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It's not sitting on the couch, playing on your phone and not interacting. It's actually maybe walking, just the two of you, spending that quality time. And you will know your kids. If your child's love language is quality time, you'll know just to give that child that undivided attention for a little while, and they'll feel loved. Okay, so that's quality time. The next one is, if it works. Oh, the next one is receiving gifts. Everyone loves gifts. You know, we're having door prizes. I brought some gifts. Everyone loves gifts. It's a common symbol of friendship, of love. People get married, they give rings, all of that stuff. But for some people, gifts are extra special. For some people, that's the only way that they feel loved, is giving you a gift. If your love language is receiving gifts, giving you a gift is how you feel loved. Okay? So when you do your survey, if you find out your love language is receiving gifts and your partner knows that, it's going to go a long way. Like for years, I would give Shri gifts. I'd buy her gifts for Christmas. She would take them back. I would get pissed off. But it wasn't her love language, so the gifts didn't mean anything to her. I shouldn't say didn't mean anything to her, but reality was it wasn't meeting her love language because gifts are not her love language. I can remember I bought this wonderful little toy set, like a Christmas scene or something, and she took it back. I felt hurt, but now I understand why. It's not her love language. It's not meeting that need in her. So receiving gifts is another one. And then I think the last one, what's the last one here? Must be physical touch, eh? Is it coming up? Oh, acts of service. So we talked a lot about acts of service. It's going to be interesting when you do your surveys of who's acts of service. Acts of service, and I mentioned that, it's doing things for others, showing your love for others through the actions you do. And I bet a lot of people are going to be acts of service because a lot of caregivers, a lot of cookums, mothers, friends, acts of service. You think of the things you do for people, some people be acts of service. Okay, so that's a pretty basic one. And then I think the last one must be physical touch. And the same thing here. It's obviously a communication tool of love. And when you do your survey, you'll find out your physical touch and you'll really learn. I would encourage you to take a survey to a family member and do it with a friend or a family member or your partner and actually find out what your love language is. If you can find out what your children's love language are, your grandchildren's, maybe it's not gifts that they want, but all you do is buy them gifts. And you think in your mind that they love you because of that gift. Well, if their love language is not gifts, they enjoy the gifts, but they don't feel that love from you. Your child might be quality time, and they might just need your time rather than a gift. So that's the key, and that's the important thing about love languages. Maybe we can hand these around. Here's some pens. And then you can start filling out the survey. Can we hand these around? People can start doing the survey. The survey takes a little bit of time. But if you want to start it out, and it's pretty basic to fill out. There's 30 questions. Well, the pens are coming around somewhere. Okay, over here. Okay. You're doing great. You're doing a great job. No, not yet. Thanks. So the survey's coming around. It's 30 questions. You answer the best. Number one, I'll ask you 2 questions. You circle the best answer. So are the people that did the survey, the 4 people finished? Yeah? Okay. Where's our 4th here? Is this our 4th person? Did you finish your survey? Almost done. Okay. So can you just, if you want to share, you don't have to share, but would you tell us what your love language is? Quality time? Okay. Leith? Acts of service? Physical touch? Sorry, my phone's ringing. Turn it off. So when you think of that, does it kind of make sense? Is it accurate? You think so? Okay. So this survey will, what about, is it fairly accurate? Yeah? Makes sense to you? Okay. So the survey is fairly accurate and it'll give you some good information. And I don't know, if you want, this one is for couples, like couples and adults. But if you want one for your children, you can find it online. Just search love languages and you should be able to find the survey online. So while you're doing the survey, I'm going to take a risk and tell you a little story. What's the next one here? Okay. The next presentation I have, I'm not going to take too much time, but the next presentation I have is on, just one sec, okay? This might be an emergency. Hello, Tammy? Cherie Lloyd. You betcha. And if it's not there, that's okay. Yeah, Jessica said it would be ready. Oh, is there? Good. Yes, please. Okay. See. Yeah, it's fun. This we have a knowledge. And there's like a hole in up to you this weekend. Does that sound good? I'll give you a call at some point this weekend. Thanks a lot, Heather. Okay. Okay, bye. Sorry about that. That was Sheree calling that I have to clean the toilets tonight because it's Thursday. Is it Thursday? I think it is. It is Thursday too. I better live up to my words. So as you're completing the survey, I'm going to try to tell you a little story. I might screw it up, but bear with me. Okay. Men and women. Oh, no, back. I need the back one. Yeah. No, that's okay. The next presentation I do, I'm not going to do it all, but it's on the difference between men and women. Some of the differences. Now, it's general, because it's not all men and it's not all women. Fundamentally, some things are different than men and women. So let's say, well, we know that women have 2,500 words in their bank a day. Okay? Women have 2,500 words in their bank a day, meaning they need to use up 2,500 words a day. They want to use up those 2,500 words a day. They need to use up those 2,500 words a day. Men, on the other hand, have 1,000 words today, 1,000 words a day in their bank. So men only have 1,000 words in their bank. Women have 2,500 words in their bank. So women have a lot more words in their bank that they want to use up a day. Okay? Pretty basic concept so far. In an average workday, we speak 1,500 words. Saying hi, saying yes, saying no, how you doing, good morning, I have a meeting, come to round table, I got to talk. So during the workday, we average 1,500 words a day to speak. And then our tank is empty of words. And then we're tired out. 1,500 a day. So there's a difference here. Average workday, 1,500. Women have 2,500 words. So what happens at the end of the day when we go home to our partner? Okay? The reality is, men, they've already exhausted their words. They don't want to speak anymore. They're done. They do not even want to talk anymore. Okay? They retreat into their man cave and they hide. Okay, that's what we do. Women, they have another, was it 500 words or 1,000 words that they want to talk. So women are still wanting to talk to the men at the end of the day, but men are going, I've had enough words of the day, I don't want to talk. Okay? So that can create conflict in your relationship because women want to talk more than men. Men kind of back off and they don't want to talk. So then when that happens, the woman feels like, well, he doesn't want to talk to me. But the reality is he just doesn't have the words in his bank to talk to you and he gets tired. So a very simple, is anyone want to agree to that or disagree? Because I think it makes sense. Like even me when I go home, I want to veg out on the couch and put my seat back in my armchair and watch TV. And Shree wants to talk, which is fine, but I'm exhausted. And sometimes I don't want to talk. And then she'll get mad because I'm not listening. Right? I'm not listening. It's not that I'm not listening. It's just my words are used up for the day. And I don't have any more words to use. So anyway, just some of the difference between men and women. I find it interesting. But back to, that's good. That's good. That's good. Back to love languages. Are you guys finished your questionnaire almost? Okay. Does anyone want to share what their love language is? Any takers? Okay. So the totals on the bottom, So you have your totals. Sorry, I didn't explain that. So your highest number would be your primary love language. So right here, quality time is at 11. That's saying that's your primary love language. That you need time from your family to feel loved. And when you give your family your time, you're giving them love. I don't know if that is true for you or not, but that's pretty much how it is. So you have 4 totals on the bottom. Your highest total will be your love language. If you're tied, if you have 2 of the same, you have 2 love languages. Do you have any couples here? How's the couple doing? I'd be interested in knowing their love languages. If you want to share, it would just be interesting to know. What are they? Receiving gifts? Here, just tell us here, speak into the mic because you got a good story to tell. Here, tell us about that.
Well, his is receiving gifts, and I noticed that because over the years, we've been together for like almost 9 years, and he's always bought me random gifts, and sometimes they just sit there, because I didn't know that was his gift giving, gift receiving, but I figure mine is acts of love. He acts of service because I'm always on the go. Always have something to do. Well, let's see. What is it? It is.
Yours is acts. Anyone else want to tell us about their love language? Anyone?
I found it a little bit difficult to answer because it could have been A or B. It could have been C or D, because they both mean so much to me. But in the end, mine was physical touch.
It was physical touch too. Yeah, some of the questions are hard to answer and some are repetitive, it seems like. But I guess you go with your instincts and all of the above. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, who else wants to share? Anyone? Come on. Come on. It's okay. What about you? Acts of service. So the question is, does that make sense for you? So what are some examples of acts of service?
I would say, I've been married for 10 years.
Yeah.
Just helping around the house is a huge one for me. And it's like, yes, I don't have to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Anyone else want to take a risk and tell us their love language? Jordy, what did you get, buddy? Money? Anyone? No? Okay. It's just for fun anyway. But just, I swear, I shouldn't swear, but if you learn your children's love language and you learn your partner's love language, you're going to get along much better because you're going to know what each child needs and each child can be different. And online, you'll be able to find the children's love language survey. So that's about it. I want to thank you. I don't have any jokes to tell you. I hope you learned something, just something basic. Yesterday, I was doing a presentation on anger. So I do a presentation on anger and I do a presentation on love. And they're at both ends of the spectrum. And I think because I needed to learn about those topics because they were confusing for me. So I think that's why I do these presentations. And I just hope this was helpful for you and helpful for your family, especially at the holiday season coming up.
Yeah, give it up for. If I were you, I would have left Cerise long time ago. He doesn't appreciate you. Only Thursday nights. Thank you very much, Trevor. Hey. I feel so much love now. All right. Are we done? That was our last speaker, so we'll finish off the door prizes. All right, I'll be right there. Lucky you guys, one of you in this building is going to win that TV. Whoever left, lost out. I'm pointing at you. You should have come back. A 65-inch TV. And then we have a Christmas tree with all lights all hooked up, I think. All righty. Okay, just a reminder, all the tickets we drew already went back into the bag there, so you get a chance again. Emerson, okay, what are we doing? Turkey? Turkey with a gift card. Okay, Emerson. Butterball. Kip. Okay, who's taking home this turkey? Okay, what am I doing with these tickets? Are they going to go back or that's it? Okay, so tickets will all go back in here. So the person that wins this turkey could also win the TV, right? Right? Okay, all right. So the tickets I'm drawing, you'll only win right now. We'll keep the tickets aside. So you only have one chance right now, but they'll go back in and you come back tonight, you get a chance for the other prizes later on. Okay? Oh, geez. Okay. Turkey. 505. 505. Going once. Going twice. All right. Second draw for the turkey. All righty. 499. Again. Wow, gimpay na hina. Wow. That was your first time. 499. Okay, here. I'll give you back your ticket. Bring it back tonight. Come to the dance. No, that's going out this afternoon. There's another one tonight. Yeah. All right. Now, what are we giving away here? We are giving away a massage at Eugene's house. Lucky. Where's that? What is that for? Just for you? Where's that? Just for you, day spa. All right, in Lloyd. 508. 508. You're gonna massage. 508. Going once, going twice. Gone. Hey, okay, 508. All right, let's see. Yep, got a winner. At my house. 6:30, the Oilers are playing, so try and get before. Okay, get there before. Okay. I'll get ready. Keep it. You can win for another prize. Okay, what's next? A gift surprise bag. 5, 4, 1. 5, 4, 1. Surprise bag. Going once, going twice. Gone. Okay. Second draw for surprise bag. 5, 5, 6. 556. 556. Yes? No? Maybe? Nope. All right. Let's do another one. 5, 4, 0. 5, 4, 0. 5, 4, 0. Magigoy? That was you're too late. Get out of there. Okay, gift bag. Five. Hey, 540. Yeah. Let me see. All right. Okay. Yeah, we have a winner for that one. 540. Keep your ticket. Okay. Throw back in there. Okay. What do we got? So, how many gifts are we giving away here altogether? 4 more before the TV. We got 3 more before the TV. Okay. All right. So this is one boat. Okay. You guys are getting bags of toys. They're winning. This is all one. All one. Okay. Lots of toys. Ooh. 5, 0, 7. Yeah. 507. Kigats. 507. Yep, there you go. Congratulations. You've done your Christmas song. Hey, this one too, buddy. Buddy. Wait. Okay, just wait. Okay, all right, they're together. All right. There, you've done your Christmas shopping. That's a lot of toys in there. Holy muggers. Bed in a bag? All right, tamama. This one? Either one? Okay. We'll give them a choice, okay? All right, bed in a bag. You have a choice. 5, 4, 7. 5, 4, 7. You want yourself a bed in a bag. All right, keep your ticket, your choice. No. It don't matter, you're a single woman. All right, what are you? All right. Okay, this one and then the tree. Okay, gift card. Okay, for another bed in the bag. 5, 5, 7. 5, 5, 7. Hello, nobody. 5, 5, 7. Redraw. Okay, redraw. Well, I don't know. He might have a boyfriend. He never told me nothing. Okay, bed in the bag. 5, 4, 6. 5, 4, 6. Hey, está buena. Hey, Mama Scott's. All right. Okay, gift card. Okay. Okay, this gift card is for where? Lloyd Mall gift card. They don't tell me the amounts. I guess I'll find out. 5, 5, 5. Hey. $5, dog. Okay, I'll take it. All right. Okay. Keep going. Christmas tree. All right. Christmas tree. Then we'll do the TV. Christmas tree. Ticket number 5, 3, 7. 5, 3, 7. Huh? 537? Whatever. Okay, redraw. Kay Mato. All right. Christmas tree. 5, 5, 3. 5, 5, 3. All right. Bingo. All right. Pay that lady $25. Okay. All right. So that goes to Sarah. It'll be up here. Okay. Now for the TV. You know, I'll just give you your odds. We just eliminated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 10 people from the TV. So I'm not going to win it. Maryland not going to win it. So the show. What? Drum roll. Five, 2, 9. Ah, who did that? 529. 529. 529. Going once. Going twice. Redraw. All right. All righty. Okay. 5, 4, 4. 5, 4, 4, huh? Okay, redrawn that one. Okay, 5, 4, 3. Yeah, for real? Go check that out. I've never seen her that excited before with this. I gotta give it up for her. She won a big TV, but that's only one of 3. Okay, they're going to give away another one tonight. Come back for the dance. We're going to give away another TV. And then tomorrow, I'll come back. We got more door prizes, more speakers, and another TV for tomorrow. So, all right. So I'd like to thank everybody for coming out today. It was good. A lot of good speakers. And I'd like to see you guys back here tomorrow. Bring a friend. Bring a family member. Bring more people. So we'll see you all tomorrow. I don't know. Probably not.